I am over 40. I am on meds that cause weight gain. I sit at a desk all day long and I still lost 20 pounds in 50 days. In this video, I'll show you exactly what I did to do that so that hopefully you can do it the same. And as a disclaimer, obviously talk to your doctor before you do anything drastic. So a little backstory. I'm 45 now, and that is like dinosaur years old, and dinosaurs aren't known for being thin. When you hit 30, your metabolism changes. When you hit 40, it changes again. It just drops. You can't eat what you used to. It's no fun. On top of that, I'm on an anti-psychotic medication, which means if I don't take it, I am psychotic. That's no good. One of the side effects though is that it causes a little bit of weight gain. Not a lot, but it's not nothing. On top of that, I have a day job where I sit at a desk all day long. Add all that together and I just gained a lot of weight. Nobody wants to be out of shape, it just like slowly creeps up on you. Anyway, turning point. About 50 days ago, I got out of the shower, I remember, and I just looked at myself and I hated what I saw. And I never really liked what I saw, but on this day I hated it and I decided to do something about it. You have to hit that point. If you don't hit that point of like, I'm gonna do something about it, you just won't. For years I didn't do anything about it just because like it wasn't quite bad enough for me to actually change my lifestyle, but for whatever reason I hit that point. So hopefully you hit yours too. Maybe watching this video will make you hit it, I don't know. So I remember I got out of the shower and I just decided I'm making a plan, I'm doing something about this extra weight. So I sat down and I wrote down a couple things. So the main things were diet, obviously, and exercise, obviously. I'm the type of person who usually I look forward to lunch and I look forward to dinner. I'm not really much of a breakfast person, but I do like breakfast on the weekends. But at work, I was just eating whatever was tasty and available. So I was eating like Chipotle or Wendy's or McDonald's or whatever. And then for dinner, it was like pizza or subs or Chinese, like just convenient, tasty, carb-loaded food. I love that stuff, still love that stuff, but I just love being fit a little bit more than I love that stuff. So I decided I was gonna start cooking at home. I'd never really cooked at home before, but I decided that's what I needed to do. I got this bread called Ezekiel bread. You can get it at Trader Joe's for like $5.50 a loaf. And it's got like 8 grams of protein or 10 grams of protein or something like that. And it's really filling. So that with peanut butter and banana was like a perfect lunch. With an apple, like I felt satisfied and it was like enough food, got me through the day. And for dinner, I would just eat like a gigantic salad with like 1 protein in it. So it would be like just like tons of vegetables, tons of leafy greens, and then just like 4, 5, 6 ounces of chicken. And then I would have a little bit of snacks. I would get rice cakes, which are like 35 or 40 calories a piece, and then pickles. I love pickles because they're like no calories and they scratch that I need to eat something itch. And then for exercise, I decided I was gonna work out. Now here's the thing, some people can get away with like 3 days a week, not me. Not because 3 is like not enough or too many or whatever. It's just that I won't keep it up if it's just 3 days a week. I'm the type of person I need to do it all the time or none of the time. So 3 days a week can slowly turn into 0 days a week, but I decided if I work out every day, I can't skip any days because every day is workout day. So that's exactly what I did. I worked out every single day. But the trick is I just worked out for a little bit, 15, 20 minutes, that's it. I'd get in there, I'd do something, I'd leave. And the real win was just showing up. So like for the first week or 2, I just showed up at the gym. I'd do like 1 exercise and I'd leave. And I wouldn't feel guilty about it because I knew I was establishing a habit and that's what mattered most. Eventually, what it turned into was like Monday, Wednesday, Friday was weightlifting days. Tuesdays and Thursdays was supposedly a rest day, but I just did like kettlebell swings. And then the weekend was for yoga class. I'm lucky that I have a gym that offers free classes for members. But you can do whatever you want to do. You can even do this at the calisthenics gym, like out in the park. Like you don't have to go to a gym. I just did because I like the motivation of having people around that are also getting in shape. The other thing was measurements and mindset. So I made sure to measure everything I was eating. Like I was eating a lot of vegetables, but I was measuring them out. So I was like, how many calories am I really getting? I was also using the Lose It weight loss app. You just track everything you eat. So like, because the calories sneak up on you, like a little bit of olive oil here and there, a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of butter, those things add up. So you gotta track everything. And I was aiming for like 1,000 calories a day. And when you eat like a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits and stuff, you can hit it in a way that doesn't leave you super hungry. So I knew if I was like hungry all the time, I wasn't gonna last like a week, but for whatever reason, those foods I chose filled me up. Mindset is obviously one of the most important things, like you have to have faith that like what you're doing is working and then it's going to work out in the long run. So I knew if I tracked my calories, if I ate in a deficit, and if I worked out, I would lose weight. For the first week or two, like I didn't see much change. I looked exactly the same, even though the scale was going down a little bit. So that felt pretty good. But overall, it wasn't like a big change. So you gotta tell yourself that, like, look, I'm not gonna notice much in the beginning, but I know if I have faith and just stick to the plan, things are gonna work out. Results. So after 50 days, I weighed 185 pounds. I started at 206, so actually I lost 21 pounds. So that's like average of like 3 pounds a week, I think, or something like that. It's like pretty substantial. And I never felt ill or I never felt weak or anything. I felt great pretty much the whole time. I've lost a lot of weight in my face, a lot of weight in my stomach. My belt like just fits a little bit tighter now. Like I can go down more holes in the belt, And I've just established like a new sort of threshold for myself of like what I will and will not do. Now here's the thing, I had tons of slip ups. Like I remember on the weekend I went to a party where I just pigged out. But the thing was, I knew like just bounce back next day, get right back to it. So like you're gonna have slip ups. Aim for like 85% of your time to do great, and then you can hit your goals. But if you try to be perfect, what'll happen is you won't be perfect one day, and then you'll just be like, oh, forget it, and you'll give up and start all over, and that's no good. Takeaways would be like, hit your decision point. You have to hit that point where you decide like, I'm gonna do something about this. If you don't hit that point, none of this matters. Track everything. Like track how often you're going to the gym, track what you're eating, track everything, because you can see patterns of like what's working and what's not for you, and like what foods you like and what foods you can eat a lot of and still maintain like that lower calorie limit. Yeah, avoid junk. Junk just makes you want to eat more junk. It's weird. And like just figure out something you can stick to, because sticking to it is the biggest thing you're going to notice. So if you have any questions or like want to talk to me about anything specific, like please do. Like I don't like all these fitness guys who are like super in shape telling you how to lose weight, because like it's not realistic. Like I'm a couch potato dude. Like I love just on the couch, but now I love going to the gym and I love eating clean, and I've just noticed how much better I feel. But yeah, just like please reach out, subscribe. I'm going to be talking a lot about this. Like I did a lot of things to rebuild my life in my 30s and 40s, and I want to share that with people, particularly after I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And I'm not perfect, and I'm not a millionaire, and I'm just a pretty average dude, and I started at rock bottom at 30, and so I think I have some valuable things to offer, and I'll talk about sort of like what life was like going through that, and hopefully it's relatable and fun and whatever. But anyway, yeah, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later on.